Good morning from the beautifully sunny and already exceptionally warm port of Civitavecchia. What are you doing, Dan?
Dad check.
Doing the dad check.
Oh, bright.
It is bright, yes.
Bright.
We shall step back.
Yeah.
Um,
No, it's because you're sheltering that bit from the... There we go.
it is 7 o'clock, so we need to head downstairs. Our room is done.
Zad.
All done. We are packed up and just about ready to go, so we're going to head down to the atrium and check out the last time.
As you can hear, we have the sad announcement that is get off. Get out, yeah. Bye. So we're now doing express, which I will show you momentarily what that looks like. So this is express, basically. It's a few lines, and look. Sad. And then they just scan you off, and then you walk off, and you have to have all of your luggage, which we do have. Paul did not want his straw.
No, evidently not.
So we will we'll clear customs, and Disney Fantasy will see you in August. And all of 30 seconds later, we are off. What a sad day. But at least we'll be back soon, just from a slightly less sunny port. So if you don't do express, this is how your luggage will be. And you just pick it up. And then we have the really depressing sign that says see you real soon. So I think to save ourselves the nightmare, we're going to get a bus, and it's €6 each to the train station. And at least it means we could probably be there in an eighth of the time that it would take to walk.
Plus it's very, very, very warm.
Yes, it is very humid. We're at the train door. Also, that's quite the gap in between the train and the platform.
Yeah.
But it is a double-decker train. Do you know where you want to sit?
On the train.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Obvious.
I don't know, we'll see where we can get a seat. I mean, just trying to see if there's like luggage spaces first.
I assume so. You'd like to think that there is on a train.
Good morning from the beautiful sunshine aboard the train to Roma Termini. So really, really easy process. We got straight off of shippers. Dan's already showed you. Jump straight on the bus. Bus leaves when it is full. It will not leave before, which I thought was very interesting considering they knew we had a train to catch. The train sat at the station for a while. Bear in mind you can get tickets, and the terminals do allow you to change English exactly the same as when we're back home in the UK. Getting on the train, Dan made a very good point. It is a big gap, thankfully. Once the train is active, and it wasn't active when we first got here, you can press the button and a step comes out to allow for easy transportation. Thank you.
That we'd want to see.
So we are now just basically sat on the train waiting to leave in probably 13 minutes. So I'll see you in a bit. Yes. Yes. It's been a very, very good journey. Barely anybody standing. It's incredible when you've got like double-decker trains. I don't understand why we don't have these in the UK. Dan is pointing at something, bear with. site, isn't it? Lots of buildings and stuff. Oh, announcement.
Siamo in arrivo a concludenza nella discesa da treno. In questa stazione è possibile cambiare sulla metropolitana linea A e linea B.
Yes.
We are now arriving in Roma Termini. We advise you to be careful while getting off the train. It is possible to change information for underground, lines A and B.
Now we need to go and find where to put on.
Luggage, yeah. So we need to go and find out. We'll be back with you when we know where that is.
We'll follow the signs.
Yes. So we're just in Roma Termini, and just beyond the Hertz and Europe car rental locations is the left luggage spot, which is where we've just dumped 4 items, and it's €6 per item for 4 hours. So for us, that's going to be a lovely €24. Could be worse. However, there is also luggage deposit capital outside in between these two shops, should you want to try those as well. It does look a little bit more expensive though.
Whilst Paul has just paid what looks like €1.50 for the privilege of going to the toilet, this is the underside of the train station. The platforms are all signposted really, really well. It's very loud in here, so I don't know how much you can hear.
So I just paid €1.20 to have a leak at the station.
I think I did say it was about €1.50.
But I will say, when it's as clean as that and as nicely smelling as that, when you compare it to the stations at Civitavecchia toilets, they were bad. So yeah, it is, but it could be cleaner. Anyway, Roma Termini, massive station, huge, loud, and so many shops. Also, it's warm. There was a Waggers there. It's sweating hot again, and it's only 10 o'clock. So yeah, where are we off to first?
Colosseum.
So this is our sort of whistle-stop tour of Rome on a walking guide.
Open bus.
Yeah, I can see it's an open bus, mate. So we are going to go to a few places, take you with us, and then our plan is, it should only take us a couple of hours. We should then be back to Roma Termini to get the train, that was the word I was looking for, the train back to Rome Airport for our flight at 3:30. So not too far from our journey down from the station, we come to, what was it called down, the Basilica of St Mary?
That.
Okay. So yeah, there we go. First stop. Not one we planned, but it was a nice view to look at.
Well, I knew you would walk past it.
Yeah. Just reference, there is a big bus tour that goes around here. We decided against it simply because, well, A, we're not here all day.
The 2 routes are also a little bit weird.
Are they?
Yeah, so one goes to half the stuff we want to go to, and the other one goes to the other half. And it takes like an hour and something to do one of the loops. And I'm just like, we could probably walk it in less time.
I guess if we're going back here for a weekend, it'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Straight down this long city street. We can see straight ahead too. This is the Colosseum. No, not the Colosseum. With some ancient Roman ruins. There we go. That's a start. So Colosseum is where down? Is that the general direction point?
Turn left at the end of the street.
Okay. Interesting artefacts even just walking around the streets. The architecture of the city though is beautiful, like the layout of some of the hotel settings, and
It's annoyingly very humid today.
yeah, it really is. So I'll have a check in a second and see how hot it actually is.
You can tell we're a bit more inland.
So turning left down the end of that, well, I say down the end of that street, turning left as we came down that street, smack bang in front of us, and my first reaction was, oh wow, which I think Dan was like, that's impressive. So Colosseum right in front of us. As you would probably expect for a weekend, this place, I mean even if it's not a weekend, but this place is heaving. The queues to get in down there are insane. Yeah, we will go in properly when we do come back. But there are tour guides everywhere trying to obviously offer their services, as well as people trying their luck and even touching you and going, would you like to look at my fake watches and wallets? No, my friend, I do not. So down on the ground, lots more to see, but I would say Danielle's response first and foremost is...
I'm stressed.
Yeah. There are a lot of people who don't seem to take no for an answer very well. There is also a metro stop for the Colosseum if you wanted to do that. We are heading over to the back over there through all the crowds. So around the Colosseum there is so much stuff. Dan said to me we were just looking at that thing through there, which is the what, sorry?
Technically that's what we're looking at.
Oh, sorry, we're looking at up here.
I think it's that anyway. The Roman Forum.
Ah, Roman Forum, wonderful.
Now I must consult my list for the next place. What I've done is I've gone through and knowing all the things that we wanted to see, is I then went on Google Maps before we left and I put it all into a route. And then I've written the route down on my phone. So then all I've got to do is on maps then put in the next stop from where we are.
One of the things I'm noticing a lot about stuff we've done in Italy, specifically Italy, and what we've done specifically in Greece, bearing in mind we've only done a few bits, is how exposed it all is to the heat.
Up there.
Like, it is warm. Like, if you take where we were in Greece the other day, that was warm. Pompeii yesterday, that was warm. I don't think I would have liked living in the previous, like, medieval times and Greek and Roman times. It would have been uncomfortable as hell.
I'm just trying to figure out where we go. Maybe go that way.
Yes, dear. Okay.
Because the names that I've got of things are in Italian and not English. Go down.
Down this way, okay. Also, there are lots and lots and lots of opportunities to see historic ruins in this city. I would, however, recommend not coming here when it is 33 degrees in the middle of June. I mean, a lot of this is absolutely breathtaking. Dan, it's going to be over here. A lot of this is absolutely breathtaking. Like, you can pay to get into places. Like for us, we're just coming over here. And we can see a pretty good view of all of this without having to necessarily get in. And just to my left there were two boards which explain various bits about all of this. Yeah, oh, it's
like I'm soaked.
Yeah,
Soaked.
almost as bad as Pompeii yesterday.
I can't see my phone either.
So yeah, we're going to continue walking round. At this rate, we're going to be back at Rome train station by 11:30.
Well, no, we've still got to go out to the Trevi Fountain.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Shame I can't dive in it today. So, whilst I appreciate we are literally doing this very, very whistled-stop tour style, we have said there is enough here that we still wouldn't have seen, as in depth or stuff that realistically we'd like to look at more, that we would happily come back to Italy for a bit, because obviously a lot of this stuff is all very significant historically and culturally to the areas they're in.
That is the building we're going to.
Okay. But it was like, we learnt so much in Pompeii yesterday, didn't we? That it was just like fascinating.
I'd love to do more. Like, I want to go to Florence. I want to go to Pisa.
One thing I will say, there's a lot of like bike tours, walking tours, Segway tours, all throughout the city.
I love like the combination between like the ruins and then the like Art Deco.
Yeah.
And then more modern. Like, it's very interesting.
It's a beautiful city, I will say that. It really is. So this is the archaeological area of Fori Imperiali. No idea if you have to pay to get into this. I would assume you would do, because it looks like there would be entrances somewhat elsewhere. And I appreciate we're probably coming across as exceptionally ignorant, not going into all these places and literally just snapping video shots of where they are and what they are. Probably not even getting half of them right, but...
No, but we have like 2 hours to
see these bits, because we don't know when we're going to be back. It could be that we're back next year for another cruise, but we don't know. But it does just, you can just see the proximity of everything. So, Dan, if you look behind you now, you'll see where the Colosseum is.
Yeah. That's where you get like that ancient Rome view.
Yes. And then Dan's just looked back behind her and gone, wow.
We are going to go that way. So.
And the one thing I would say, there is a lot of construction going on in Rome at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, it's roadworks. I think I've read that the big bus is struggling, which is part of why we're not doing it.
Yeah.
So don't mind me, I'm just trying to...
Anyway, we are going to make a move to our next destination. So this is what we have come to see before the Trevi Fountain. We were the other side of that a moment ago, as you probably will recognise from the cranes. But yeah, the roadworks are properly messing. Oh, we can go. Yes, yeah, been a bit of an experience, I think is probably the word, Dan, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad we've not come here just to see the sights, because a lot of them you can't really see.
Yeah.
And like maps, it's glitching with all of these walls being up.
Yeah.
I think we're probably meant to be honest.
But we're an hour and 20 minutes left before we have to go back to get our suitcases and head to Rome Airport.
So we are beelining for the Trevi Fountain.
Yes. Now coming down to what's probably going to be the busiest part of our range of stops, Trevi Fountain. And of course, vans and cars all over the place. And having made our way from the right hand side where the Spanish flag is, we then found ourselves here in front of the Spanish Steps. If you are keen to get here and you don't want to do all of the absurd walking we've done, just up past Diesel and the ODS store there is actually a metro underground, so that you can come here, and it is the Spania station. So
what red carpet are they setting up for?
I don't know, that might be interesting to find out and maybe put in when we get home. But yeah, it is absolutely baking, and as you can see on the pharmacy sign, it says it is 33 degrees. Also quite a few very high-end shops here, so clearly a very desirable area to shop in, although this is our favourite area because it's clear.
That shop's called Poochie.
So yes, our next stop is to a hole in the wall for pasta.
Yeah, and then back.
Back to Roma Termini.
Yeah, it's one that I found. I don't know how I found it. It's like I was just searching for like best places for pasta, and it does €5. At least it was last time the person I watched went. Pasta, and it's different every day, and there's only ever 2 options.
Oh, okay.
So it's popular apparently, so we might have to queue.
If the queue is too long though, we may well end up just heading back to the station anyway, because we do need to make a move back. Rome is a beautiful, stunning city full of history, architecture, archaeology. They do so much work that they're finding stuff all the time on something that they're calling Line C. Might just worth googling it rather than me actually trying to butcherise all the stuff that's been plastered all over the walls. I would say we would come back here though when it is a bit cooler. Oh, here it is. Don't think it's open. Starts at 1 PM. We will be at the airport by then, but here we are. This is the place that Dan was referring to, the hole in the wall pasta.
€5 pasta.
Starts at 1 PM, so we're now going to have to head back to the station anyway. Lots of places to eat down here if we did want to. There is a dog just here. That is a very warm puppy.
Beautiful.
But lovely city, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes. But we would definitely come back probably more around a March, April, maybe September, October sort of time. But now, time for us to take the half-hour walk.
But
back.
it's also said it was half an hour from the train station to Colosseum. It did not take us half an hour.
Half an hour walk back up to Roma Termini. We will see you at the station. But before heading back to Roma Termini, I have been told by my wife this is the world's fanciest McDonald's. And it's also quite nice for a bit of aircon for a moment, because it is cold in here. Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. After doing a 7-kilometre walk from whence we left this station, over 2 hours, and apparently having burnt nearly 600 calories in the process, with 1 McDonald's Coke Zero and absolutely no food so far, we are back at Roma Termini. We now need to pick our luggage up, and then once we've collected our luggage, we're going to try and jump on a train. And there is one at 12:01, but 12:05. We think we may end up getting 20 past 12 though, which is a lot more feasible given how long the queues were earlier. So we shall see you once we are either in the luggage queue or once we've collected our luggage and on the platform.
We've literally done a full circle.
That's where we went down. So yeah, Roma Termini, here we are. So we have come back to pick up our cases. Just to be very clear, you don't have to join both lines. You can go to the far right hand side and they will let you just show your tickets for the far right hand side. We've now been given another ticket that we will have to give back once we finally have all of our cases. So yeah, we shall see how long that takes. I know you're warm, I can see it on the camera as well as see it physically.
Just trying to dry my hair.
Yeah, it's a bit damp. We have made it onto the train. There is no space for suitcases because people don't put them the way they should. However, Dan managed to purchase the tickets on her mobile, which saved us a lot of time because Roma Termini was chaos. It's the whole reason I didn't get the camera out to show you, but there were queues probably 10 or 12 deep for the ticket machine. So yeah, just looking at Dan's phone there. Very simple, they did not work at the... where did they not work? At the barrier. We had to be let through. But the lady was nice enough. So there we go.
That's fine.
Simple ticket. Oh yeah, we're using the wrong one clearly. There we go. We're on our way to the airport. And it's nice and cold on here as well.
Just leaning like that way so I don't have to sit my back against
And if by magic, welcome to Rome Airport. Really easy journey, didn't stop anywhere else, just literally came straight into the airport. And now we are just about to go through, find ourselves the check-in. And I know that we have to go from here to the actual airport. This is literally just the terminal, so we'll be back when we have made our way into the airport. As you'd expect, everything's very well signposted, plenty of ticket stations on the left. If not, you can always go over there and get one of the many trains into Rome, whether it's Termini or Ostiense. You right there, Dan?
Yeah.
What happened while we were on the train that I won't be able to talk about?
Got a nice email from the funeral home.
Yes.
Just saying, thinking about you today.
Yes. I was doing fine until I got that email, but anyway. Right, time for us to make our way into the airport now. Terminal 3 for ourselves with British Airways. Pretty sure it's Terminal 3 for most internationals, isn't it?
I think so. I think one's more like flight.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
But it's pretty well signposted. I will say it's very well signposted here. It's quite good. So, yeah, quite helpful.
Hello from my sweaty face. We have checked in, dropped the bag, and now we're in a line to get our tax refund. If it doesn't move very quickly, we'll probably lose our patience and just be like, was it 30 quid?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could cover our takeout tonight, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1:30, our flight's not until...
3.
Yes,
It's slightly delayed. So.
Yeah, we've got a bit of time, but we'll, at this point, see you the other side of security. Approximately 30 seconds after my last clip, a lovely gentleman came up to us and said, cash or card for your refund? We said card, and he said, okay, come with me. And then at those little terminals there, it took all of a minute.
Yeah.
And we don't have to do anything with the forms, it's all done, and now we just get a refund on our card, so happy bunny. Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's really nice when things work.
Yes. Yeah, so we're on...
Not just, I was mind blown. He scanned my passport and he went, you've got 2 transactions on the Disney Fancy, and I was like...
Yeah, anyway, we're going through security now, because we both need a drink.
So it's gone through passport control. It's really important when you're leaving Italy that you actually know you need to also get the stamp to leave the country. Although I will say the e-gates that they use and the liquid scanners and everything are all the new tech, so we didn't have to take anything out of our bags. And yeah, really simple. So I had to take my belt off and he still didn't buy me a drink. But yeah, other than that, really seamless. And actually going through the security stuff, both sides at Heathrow and Rome have been really good. So really positive that most airports are now changing to that sort of security scanner. It's a very pretty terminal, I will say that. It is very well laid out, and again, like we said when we were coming in from the train station, it is very well laid out, very well signposted. Still can't believe how easy it was to get our VAT back. That has literally paid for our pizza this evening.
We're just trying to find a lounge.
Yeah, we've, for those of you who wonder, so with mine and Danielle's bank account, we get lounge access through Dragon Pass. So Dragon Pass has told us we've got access to 2 lounges here. We are just making our way to find the one that we want to try and go into. If we can get in for a nice drink and probably a little snack, that'd be nice. And we will let you know if we find it. Unsurprisingly, the first lounge was at full capacity, so we have taken the trundle away from there. We're now going to try the Plaza Premium Lounge, which is upstairs. So we're going to go there and see if that is usable as well. If not, it's not the end of the world, we'll just sit and hang around. So Rome International Airport is very interesting. Farinella over there is a lot of focaccia sort of food, but the restaurant attached to it has pizzas. One of the things over there was a hot dog, which really reminisced more of like a Frankfurter wrapped in pretzel dough. You then have, there was a bit of focaccia with sausage and fries on it for €9. We've had a look at Asian ramen, which has got, you can probably see a few bits there just on the menu, but that looks nice, but again a little bit expensive. And I know we are in an airport. Before anyone starts going, oh, you're in an airport, it's going to be expensive. That's my impression of some people, but we've had a look at this one, or Dan's had a look at this one, Beer Code Bar and Kitchen. Danielle has turned her nose up, so that's a no. Not your cup of tea, my dear.
Well, it's quite expensive, and it looks like if you want anything hot, you've got to wait at a table. So I'm like, do we just go grab a couple of snacks?
We can do, I think so.
Which we're going to get takeout tonight.
The reason we're not at Plaza Premium, that's the queue to get in. So yeah, I think we'll just go to Smith's, I think. Maybe grab something from there. But there's a lot of like nice... There is stuff the other side, but there is a lot of... Like, upstairs is the food area here in Rome. And there's a lot of sort of sit-down places upstairs for people to enjoy if they want to. A lot of the shopping is all downstairs, as you would have seen earlier, but again, just to reaffirm, shops are downstairs. Costa is coming soon to here, which will be interesting to think of what the Italians think of dreadful coffee. There is a Bottega Prosecco bar and restaurant. That looked absurdly expensive. Oh, Dan's now sending me this way. Pharmacy... Sorry, you've seen a plane?
Yeah, it's taken off.
What are the odds? What are the odds? Parapharmacia, so pharmacy, and United Colours of Benetton for shopping up here. So there is a few bits. It's a KFC.
So that means that there is like quick food.
There is, yeah. So there's another cafe over there as well. There's a burger and beer bar at the end. We are going to try and sort ourselves out, but it won't be long until we get the gate details on our app. What's it called? Flightly, isn't it? Yeah, Flightly will tell us where the gate is, and then we will start to make our way to that very shortly. This lady is just a standard passenger playing the piano. A beautiful melody. Oh, she's still going to go. Hang on. Let's see, hang on. Just wow. Well, to have that skill.
She's playing like from memory.
Yeah.
quick pre-flight snack because we've not eaten all day. And I think I've only just realised that. Did you realise that? That we've not eaten today?
Yeah, I did know that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I have a headache. But we're going to have this, and then I think we're going to do a quick WH Smith run. I could do with something sweet for the plane, because that should make my headache go away.
Do you know I was aware that we hadn't eaten? Because I've been full from food from the last 7 days.
So we're going to eat this, and then we'll see you probably now at the gate. And I don't know if you noticed this, there's a pigeon. There he is. There's a pigeon. Did the pigeon clear customs? That's what I want to know.
He flew through.
He did.
So we grabbed a slice of pizza and 2 drinks. That came to €15.50. That was just at a place called the Italian Kitchen, I think it's called.
Pass.
Something like that. It's by the kids' area and the toilets. Reasonably acceptable pricing. Service was a bit meh. But yeah, so we've now had our gate called. We are E18, so that's where we're heading now. Our flight is delayed on the way coming in and quite possibly going to be delayed on the way back, unfortunately.
Chocolate fountain.
Yeah, Dan's just seen the chocolate fountain over there and he's gone, ooh, which is understandable. So yeah, we will see you at the gate and then on the plane. And finally on our way down to the plane. Fingers crossed we might get away on time. We're on.
Sure?
It's going to be fun.
Oh, how was it, Max? You bruised easily, Alex.
Not until after take.
We'll probably next see you when we land. We'll explain why. suitcase, head our way back to Park and Ride, make our way home where we are going to shower, change clothes, and we will end the vlog there. Because that was a very interesting flight. For more than one reason. Ready to get our bus back to Park and Ride. We just now need to find, there we go, bus information, that's what we need to find. Bus stop 17 to 21, we just need to make sure it's the right one. So we will double check and yeah, jump on from there. And that, my friends, is what you call timing. We could not have done that better. We really couldn't. So yeah, looking forward to getting back to the car and getting home to see the pups.
And just like that, we're extra sad.
Why are we extra sad, Danielle? What happened when you got on the bus? What's the first thing that came up on Instagram?
A Disney Cruise Line reel for the Fantasy. So naturally, sadness has happened. But it's going to take us a little while to get home.
Should we talk about the flight whilst we are on our way back so it's easy?
Hello, I look terrible, don't judge me.
You look fine, my love. You've got plane and Rome sweat all oozing from you.
Yeah, I feel disgusting.
Makes two of us.
Not a fan. But yeah, the flight started off okay. No issues at the start.
Yeah.
I read for about an hour, finished my book, started another one. I've been getting a headache. It's been threatening for a while. In front of us were two people who not only tried to push me out, well, who did push me out of the way to try and get on the plane
I was
first.
going to say, explain what happened at the boarding gate.
Yeah, they were very forceful and pushed me out of the way to get in front.
It's a very polite way of putting it.
It happens, but you know, polite. Also, why do you want to be on the plane longer? Who does that?
Well, it was more that they were behind us to start with.
Yeah, they're behind us, and then they push in front, and then
It wasn't him, it was her. She just
no, they
kind of-
both did. He pushed me out of the way.
But she barged past you and me.
Yeah,
And then he did this really weird thing where he kind of put his arm out like that on her shoulder. As
Yeah.
if to say, well, I'm with this one. And I'm like, trust me,
Yeah.
mate, nobody else wants to be with her.
yeah. We were like, so yeah, that happened. And then probably about halfway into the flight, like she was very loud,
But
was
why was she
swearing.
loud? But why was she loud? That's the whole point.
Why?
Because she had her headphones on.
Yeah, she had like proper big headphones.
And he had his AirPods in.
Yeah, so they were shouting at each other. She was swearing a lot. Like, I swear quite a lot, but she was swearing a lot.
It was also loud, and there were 3 children under 15 behind us.
Yeah,
Which is where I draw the line at saying, you know, there's a difference between Dan and I having a conversation and using profanity between us in a whispered tone,
yeah, but not.
but so that it could be heard by the whole plane.
She made a noise at one point, actually made me jump. And I had, for most of the flight, I have looped earplugs, so I have them in, but I don't have them in for takeoff, and I don't have them when we're descending, just because of the pressure change. And then they were eating with their mouth open, and then they just wouldn't stop kissing. What is going on over there?
Ah, that's the back of their van. And for the record, we don't have an issue with people kissing. You know, if you love somebody,
Yeah.
show them you love them.
But not all the time.
Trying to join the Mile High Club in your own seats is probably taking it too far.
Yeah, a little bit too far.
And apologies to any parents who now have to explain to their kids what the Mile High Club is.
Yeah, sorry. Probably about the last half an hour was very windy. Apparently there's been speeds. Yes, just because I've read the word speed limit. Apparently there's been storms here the last couple of days, so that's why it was windy. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting to the point where I thought he's gonna have to abort this landing.
I was thinking the way it was coming in, because we were approaching Heathrow
Very fast.
very fast, but also, I mean, fair play, these guys, they train for all this stuff and they know what they're doing, so it's not really, I'm not sitting there going, oh my god, this
Yeah.
pilot doesn't know what he's doing. But there was this really awkward moment where we were just about hovering over the runway, and then all of a sudden the plane just lifted again.
To the point where, yeah, you felt it, you heard everything move. It's not very often that I hold on to like my seat, but I most definitely did, because we were a rocket. I mean, you'd have seen it. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out on the thing that did you do a time lapse?
I did a proper recorded, not
Okay.
time lapse for a change. So
Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. But how he managed to land that, I will never know. It was rough. As always, our bag was one of the last off. It always is, isn't it?
I mean, the last 2 California trips now, they've both come out at the end near enough. Today they came out near enough at the end, although there were still about 20 people waiting.
Yeah. Usually
I
we're like.
I didn't actually turn the camera. Hey, Ron.
Yeah. You're not always in the shot. Sometimes you are.
Hello from a distance.
Yes. So now we're making our journey home. Being depressed on the way. We'll probably end up with some Disney music on. Are you right over there?
Yeah,
There's a lot of like.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a cat. So I normally drive a baseball cap.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking it off with this hat head. Obviously, look at the state of this. It's bad.
You look like a choir boy.
Oh, God, no.
And we'll pick you up now back at home, and we'll finish the video and
Once
the
we
whole
are clean.
series.
Once we are clean.
Once we're clean, yeah. And then we'll probably give you a brief update on what's coming next. So yeah, see you at home.
We are home, by the way. Say hello, wife.
Hello, wife. I'm
Till
so
you're tired.
I'm exhausted. I kept falling asleep.
We have a world map in our house against one of our walls with some trip things over to the left that we need to update. So,
Oh yeah, we did that.
so yeah. So first one going in is Greece, because we get to put there. So we're going to put our pin in for Greece.
I've been told where to put it, and it's got to go in the wall.
And then we've got to put Italy in. There we go. Job done. As you've probably guessed, we are home.
Apologies for the face. Both had to shower.
Yeah.
Is the layers of sweat were high.
You know when you've been to Florida and like you've put sun cream on and then you get to the end of the day and you might have a shower at the end of the day. You know that feeling as the water first like rushes over you. You just feel like the cream still, like the water rushing over the sun cream. That's basically what happened.
But sweat.
Yeah, well, and sun cream, yeah. So we've had dinner. We've also had a bit of a chance to kind of reassess.
I'm very tired. Technically, so I ain't got my watch on. It's about 10 o'clock here.
Yes, which technically means 11 o'clock in...
Oh, it's 20 past 10. It's 20 past 10. Yeah, look, on the oven.
It is?
So it's technically 20 past 11 in our heads.
Yes. So we are tired.
I
Jet
was
lag.
falling asleep. We were watching the F1 qualifying and I was just like, oh.
The cruise though, we've been saying like it's just been an amazing week and it's been great for us to be able to film it again.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
If you didn't.
Not really a lot we can do about it.
Soz.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We have 2 puppies who are very happy for us to be home. And it is only now 9 weeks until we are back on the fantasy.
Yes.
Which we're really, really looking forward to. We think it's 9 weeks, might be 10. We'll check.
End of August.
Yes. So the plan is, just so you're aware of what's coming up in terms of videos from us, so of the fantasy to build
I
in.
think so.
And
Even if it's
then-
just our day in Bruges.
Quite possibly. And then we have our big holiday for the year, so we then fly to Florida 2 days later to get on the treasure, which we are both really, really looking forward to, especially now having done a week cruise.
But before that, what do we do the day before we get on the treasure? Epic Universe VIP.
Yes, we do. I keep forgetting that.
And then we go on the treasure.
Yeah, and then we go on
And
the
then we
treasure.
do a couple of days in the parks.
1 day in the park.
But I mean, like, I was going to say, either side of the second cruise, a couple of days in the park.
Ah, yes, and then we get on the Magic.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done the Magic since 2021. Right, right. Yeah, and then November, we are off to California, doing San Francisco down to LA, and we are doing Disneyland's 70th, so really looking forward to that. There is scope at the moment for potentially another trip somewhere. We're trying to work that out at the moment. Probably another cruise if we can.
Need to go see Vinny on the Wish.
We do. But failing that, the next kind of big holiday after November will be with our friends Chris and Becca from
Chris and
Becca's
Becca
Adventures. That's the one. And we are doing the Wish before they fly out.
Yep.
And then we do the Destiny with them.
Yep.
And then we need to work this out with them because at this time of recording on Saturday the 14th of June, our villa that we had with Chris and Becca has been cancelled.
By the people, not us.
Because they decided to move back into their villa.
Yeah.
Which they're absolutely fine to do, but it's bad faith.
Less than a year notice.
Bad faith.
Come on.
So we're going to have a chat with them probably this week about what the plan is for that. And then after that, a few weeks later on, we're doing Tenerife.
For a week.
Yes, it's a week.
I'm going to read so many books.
And then, after that, next August and September, we've got 2 cruises. We are back on the Dream.
Back to back.
To do the Belgium cruise. And then straight away, we are staying on the ship technically. Well, we're going to walk off and walk back on it. Because we are doing the Disney Vacation Club member-only cruise.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. So yeah, and then...
That's as far as we've got booked.
And then
That's where
we will let you know what the plan is potentially for the December for somebody's birthday. It's a big one, isn't it?
It's a big flight too.
Yes, depending on what the plan is. We shall see.
Either way, both options are big flights.
Yeah, that's true. But either way, it's been a great week. It really has.
I'm sad.
We have really, really loved this European cruise. And it has been amazing. And I don't think either of us can understate just how worth it doing this cruise was. It was great to see some friends that we made in November. It's great to make some new friends in Jono and Shelley. So, great to spend some time with them and hope to catch up with them now we're home. But yeah, from our side, thank you so much for watching the series. If you've managed to watch this one video or you've watched all the videos or even just a handful, if you've only actually stuck a like or a comment on, we really, really do appreciate it. So thank you very much. If you do want to get in touch with us about any aspect of this cruise that we have just done this week, where we left Rome, Civitavecchia, went to Greece, including Sicily, Mount Etna, the Acropolis, Mykonos, and Naples, Sorrento,
Pompeii.
the whole works. Yeah. Any questions, please feel free to either drop a comment, send an email to us, travelswithdannyandpaul@gmail.com, or if you want to even look at booking this sort of trip for yourself next year, or you want any questions on Disney cruises answered, if you want to know how it works a little bit more,
Speak to me. Hit me up. Oceanair Club.
Why do you do this?
Yes.
I'm not doing the
One last
effect.
time.
I'm not doing the effect.
Please do. No obligation.
You can tell we are tired.
Yeah.
And literally, even if you just got a question and you want Danielle's knowledge, of which there is a frightening amount due to her autism and the way she absorbs knowledge, it's quite scary. Just feel free to drop a message, honestly. You've got nothing to lose.
Sorry, the dog's drooling and it's a bit grim.
I'll sort it out, mate. Right, on that note, we're going to go. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, most likely when we're back on the Fantasy in Belgium.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.